I am going to detail this brand new car part with brand new paint with Shine Armor's Graphene Ceramic Spray. And the timing is great because this is a brand new car part that I just got with brand new paint that has cured for 3 weeks. What I'm going to do, I'm going to compare and contrast the surface that has been treated with the Shine Armor's Graphene Ceramic Spray on one side and then compare that with just the clear coat. So the entire piece has been prepped and detailed. Now the last thing to do is to actually apply on this ceramic coat from Shine Armor. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna apply the ceramic coat on the right side of this part. I'm gonna leave this side alone and then let this cure for around 4 hours. Here are the instructions here. Let's see here. And I'm going to then apply it on the microfiber towel, wipe this on, buff it out, and then yeah, we'll wait until the next day. So it is the next day and I have let the coating cure. And if you notice, I have added some additional lines because I decided to add some more layers to the coat. So this is the bare clear coat. There is no ceramic coating on it. This has one coat. This one has 2 coats. And this one has 3 coats. That means that I'm now going to test and rank these coatings across the board. So the first thing, let's talk about the color and the depth of color. Is there any difference between no coat, the first coat, second coat, and third coat? And for me, right now, I don't see any noticeable difference. So already off the bat, the ceramic coating from Shine Armor, in terms of color and depth of color, at least for a black paint, may be different for a blue paint or a red paint. I see no noticeable difference. Now, let's talk about ease of use and ease of applying the coating. And actually it's a 5 out of 5 because you don't need gloves and it goes on really well and it flashes within around 2 to 3 minutes. So it's really easy to apply. So I would say 5 out of 5 for this ceramic spray here. Now, one thing I've noticed is that as soon as I've applied the ceramic spray, I noticed that it's a lot smoother versus the area here with no coating. And it's quite noticeable after you immediately apply the ceramic spray. It's actually really smooth and it feels really nice. Now let's test the hydrophobic qualities between all of these different layers. Let's get to it. Let's start testing out the beading action. So I'm gonna take my spray bottle here and see how things bead well. So let's just go here. First coat, 2 coats, and then 3 coats. Let's look closely at the beads here. You can see that even though I have no ceramic coat, there was a fine polish because I just detailed it. So you can see there's some good beading around here. Let's see the beading here. Again, there's a lot more beading over here. It's about the same, really. So that's why I'm thinking like maybe you need additional coats to really see the difference. And let's go over here. There is around the same amount of beading as well. As you can see that things are starting to slip down here. So this is actually for 3 coats there. So you're starting to notice that, yeah, they kind of bead. I see a lot more beads over here versus on the 3 coat versus the 2 coat, and especially on the first coat as well as the 0 coat over here. So again, I want to remind you, these are all subjective tests. I don't have any objective testing equipment to test like how many beads form on this, but overall, it does show that between all the coats, there is pretty good beading. They're all about the same, except for number 3. I think there is a little bit more beading over here. So we're now moving on to test the water runoff effect and see how quickly water runs off. This is 0 coats. This is first coat, 1 coat. Second coat, third coat. It's kind of subtle, but I really think the second and the third coat has the water run off way faster. So I really think the second and third coating the differences are between them are sort of negligible, because I noticed second coating and third coating, the rate of water runoff is about the same. Now there is a difference between the second and third versus the first and the no coating. So therefore you should use at least 2 to 3 coats when you're going over your entire car, just to increase the hydrophobic qualities of this ceramic spray. So there we have it. These are the results. Overall, ease of use, 5 out of 5. Depth of color, negligible. It doesn't really enhance the color of the car part that you're applying the ceramic spray onto. Now, beading is similar, sort of similar across the board overall. Where it shines is the water runoff. So when you're in the rain and then you have some speed, the water will run off way easier when you have 2 and 3 coats. So that's what I would recommend. Add 2 to 3 coats. Ceramic coating is a great technology and it lasts way longer than wax. However, the key thing is to maintain your ceramic coatings and to help your car maintain its hydrophobic properties. So that's my take on this Shine Armor Graphene Ceramic Spray. And if you are interested in getting this, I do have a link below with a code to give you around 20% off. So I hope you enjoyed my review over here, and happy detailing.